One of the all-time record-breaking lunches. Out on the picnic bench, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Then I had a trolley. Then I had my vitamins. Feeling rejuvenated. This is really good. But yeah, as I was saying before, don't play League of Legends. Don't do it. But that was a good play. And that was pretty fun. But don't play it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Too anxiety inducing. I don't know, maybe you'll be a god at it. Maybe you'll be the new faker. Don't listen to her. She's the devil. She is Mizora IRL. Mistra? Mizora. Who's the one who imprisoned Will in Baldur's Gate 3? And I saw you online in League last night or something like that when I was playing TFT. I like playing... When I'm playing TFT, I like the comps where you're all one trait. Like, you're all from one nation. You're like... Mizora, that's it. I like that. I like in TFT when you're playing like all Shirimans or all Damashians or something like that. So you have a team that all has like one big 5 or 7 character arc, but then in that you have like tanks and carries and something like that. The Demacia is Poppy, Galio, Garen, Sona, Lux, Jarvan. That's it. Poppy, Galio, Garen, Sona, Lux, Jarvan. Who's the last one? There's a 7th. I don't remember. Anyway, so that's like that. Or Shirima. There's like Azir, Akshan, Talia, Cassante, Nasus. You get like a whole set. There's like tanks, you get frontliners, the whole thing. That's kind of more... I really enjoy that kind of style of doing it. Pretty fun. By the time I finished dinner last night, it was like 9 something, so yeah. All there is left is to play a couple games of that. Okay, so the best new thing to do here is to wrap up the docks down here. That's the most important thing. I was just thinking about that about League of Legends because I went 3-0 today. And so I'm happy. But if I went 0-3, I would be mad. So the hardest thing to do when you play a game with like 30-minute matches and like you're constantly climbing and ranked is you have to make it about how you performed and not about the outcome of the game because you can't necessarily control how a game goes. So you got to be like, okay, here's what I did well, here's what I didn't do well, but you can't be like, I lost my fucking teammates because you'll lose your mind. Keep it that way. Don't learn what a jungler is. Don't. It's the first step. It's the first step to mental pain. Feared noob. And do you usually jungle, really?
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in that private chat.
This is the fanciest half orc I've ever seen. Look at this haircut. Look at this outfit. Beautiful, clean skin. Some of them are like, bleh, bleh. Do you jungle?
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
This halfling looks like a school teacher. What are they talking about? I'm gonna stay over here and snoop at them. What are they doing? This is just food. They're just bartering food. Oh, that a girl. Vi is like... Vi's in a pretty bad spot, I think, because she got picked in competitive all year, so she's getting nerfed. But I find people who go like Eclipse into, I guess, bruiser items, or Eclipse into maybe more lethality or something, something like that. I find Eclipse into bruiser items is like a pretty hard carry in my rank games when I see Vi. Yeah. Yeah. There's a post on the League of Legends Reddit today that says jungle is unplayable unless you mute everyone.
You banged it. Not a lot left.
Your fish looks terrible, sir. How are things here?
Same old, same old. The absolute's closing in and the steel watch is breathing down our necks.
but still we fish.
Yeah, so basically how it works is that there's 3 lanes, and each lane has like a row of 6 or 7 minions that comes up the lane and meets the middle, and they fight every 30 seconds. And so in order to distribute gold, which you get from killing minions, and experience, which you get from being around minion kills, the team of 5 splits up into 1 person top, 1 person bottom. No, sorry, 1 person top, 1 person mid, and 2 people bottom in a 2v2. And then 1 person who kills like the camps who kills the monsters in between the lanes, and then who shows up once in a while to try to alter what's going on in those lanes. That's what jungle does.
Fish mainly. The flaming fist commandeer the best of.
I don't mind how many flaming fists I've killed in this game, because these guys kind of suck. This guy's got fucking 10 fish and $300. I'm not gonna. Here, have $1, pal. Where's my money? Someone give this man someone give this man $1. No, not $12,000. Give him $1. Here you go, pal. Here's $1.
Make it last, eh?
Make it last. My dollar? You want me to make my dollar that I gave away last? So Hagen Hunters. Well, this one I wasn't expecting this. Am I okay? I'm not okay at all. I thought I was going for a leisurely walk on the docks, not getting into like a fucking full-out brawl. Where are they all? They're here? Who's this guy? Alright. 2 there. 3 there. How many key points do I have? 11? This is going to be just great. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the Resonating Punch special. Yeah. It is good training, but do you need that kind of training? You know what I mean? Does it make just like things more miserable to get like flamed and be around miserable, unhappy people? Especially right now in the summertime, when like high school kids are out of school, you can see the games are much more like emotionally unstable. They're like people who are like on the verge of breakdown at all times during the summertime. I feel this is like kind of the worst time to play. Ooh, that's the game right there. Okay, you take these 2. Can't get him? Shove 1 in the water. Wow, that doesn't work? God damn it. I guess they are water creatures. Getting flamed while playing a video game sucks, but it really is only bad if you're also doing bad, because it's hard to admit you're doing bad. So that's the part I find difficult. Okay, these guys have very little health left, so kind of bop those dudes. Oh, you're gonna miss that, huh? Here comes a lightning bolt. Oh wait, I have no magic left. Okay, acid on these 2. Pew. Okay, both down. Had a boy. Like the times where it's gotten to me is when I am kind of like doing badly, and then it kind of like pushes you over the edge to also be getting criticized. It's hard to tell sometimes. Sometimes you're like, yeah, sometimes it hits home, but sometimes you're just like, this person's just fucking mental. Anyway, yeah, tough game. Tough game because you're dependent on your teammates, but they're also like your own teammates are also your enemy to some degree. Like actively like getting upset. Even in that game where we were doing very, very well, we were ahead essentially the entire game. The Seraphine was still, it was a Seraphine Karma bot lane. Seraphine was still flaming Karma for like, to get her to do more. I was like, shut up, man. Stop typing. We're doing fine. Where's this guy going? Where's this clever girl going? Yeah, that's true. I have my closest friends I made from the game are people who have learned to like only play normals like with their friends. Pretty smart. I do that sometimes. The thing that's a little more difficult about that is the matchmaking is a little skewed. The friend who I play with the most, he's quite good at the game. So like, if you're like just playing with buddies who will range between like bronze and, he would probably be diamond if he still played ranked regularly, but he never does. It means like just someone is gonna have a miserable time in another lane. It's kind of the downside of playing normal draft. They added a new tier between platinum and diamond called emerald. So now people are saying like platinum is the new gold and whatever. And it's kind of true. Most years I only just play ranked until I get platinum, then I stop for the year. And so far in the past few weeks, the climb has never felt easier. It could usually take me like over 100 games, but I don't think it's going to take very much time at all. Now that I actually just play top lane, which I normally play, it's going pretty fine. Please don't push me into the water. Normally I fail heavily in ranked when I just like spam every role and play some champion that I've been really into lately. I'm very bad at everything except top lane and support. I used to mostly play mid, but I don't know. I just don't really like mid lane. I don't like roaming. I just don't like how the lane interacts. Super spammy, kind of like Zoomer champions.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down. Truly.
Too much roaming dependence. I don't like those things. You're welcome, Nomi. Look, she's got a flirtatious look in her eyes. You're welcome.
Those creatures. Not sure why they're attacking us in the open like this.
What's in your smelly bag, sir? A waterlogged letter. If you're reading this, I'm probably dead. Trapped underwater by madmen and fish fucks. Explosives everywhere, no way out. Praying for help. Marguerite, Quentin, Holly, I love you all. This is from the Iron Throne place. Clamshell? Pearl? Alright, that's fun. Little funsies battle. Wispweed, gold necklace? Hell yes. It's nice to have a battle in the city where, like, you know, the popo aren't coming to take me out at the end of it. Come on, let me jump over there. Come on. Come on. Who are these folks? So something that's really starting to occur to me now that I'm in Baldur's Gate, the city, and having so many interactions, is how much my main character is not suited to be a main character. If I want to intimidate someone, it's Karlach. If I want to do a persuasion check, I think it's Gale. Gale's got persuasion, but if you look at this page, this guy is fucking useless. I have insight, arcana, things like this, which is nice. But like, if you want to talk through someone and have like investigation, history, etc., Gale is like a better frontliner. Karlach's intimidation is unbelievable. This gives you double dice to persuade someone. Medicine, insight, perception, like he is essentially categorically the worst person on my team to be the frontliner and the guy who does the talking. And it's only it's only until Act 3 that I started to be like, my God, all of these charisma checks with no charisma benefits are driving me crazy. So to some degree, Gale is the best person to have as a frontliner. How's his perception? So this is the only thing not even. She's very good at this. Everyone is like equally balanced, but he is the worst. He gets some monk lines once in a while, but he's good for like, he's basically like my rogue. So I really like should be, practically speaking, using someone else as my main character most of the time. Pretty weird, huh? Oh, he's back. Look at him. He's back and better than ever. Whose house is this? What's his letter say? Dear One Eye, I don't know who you are, but I know we have a friend in common, a dear friend who I haven't heard from in a while. The last time we spoke, she said she was meeting you, and she hasn't been seen since. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, but I am worried. If you know anything about her whereabouts, please come and find me. I'll be at the Water Queen's house. Okay. Is anyone looking at me? No one minds that? We're good? Oh, good. Don't let him get you. Where is that key? Oh, on top of the thing.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, this guy.
The man's
Baller's Gate!
unmistakable.
Hey!
Despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway mystic.
Not to the upper city. Do you really get to Baller's Gate?
Retrieved.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own.
Hello, Thrumbo. Mr. Carrion's told me all about you. I came to find you. Mr. Carrion is very...
Mystic. Carrion. You're working for him?
I wouldn't say that I'm working for him necessarily. I don't think he's a good dude.
I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him.
I mean, I agree with
He's
that.
the one you should be after, not me.
Why?
You've met him. How can you need more justification than that?
He is very evil.
He murdered me. Murdered my friends.
Fair,
Snatched us
fair.
all up from the dark side and made us these things.
Reasonable again, yeah.
Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine.
I believe you.
There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed.
Okay. Do you know how Carrion brought himself back? He's got those 4 vessels, liver, brain, whatever. So where are they? Are they in the Undercity tombs?
If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him.
Okay, I know that.
Trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord.
True. Okay. He does seem rather keen on
He
bandages.
likes to pretend he's not a walking corpse like the rest of us.
I mean, he looks very much like a walking corpse. Don't get me wrong. I've seen a lot of walking corpses in this game. He is very much in that category.
After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread.
Would not dare.
There, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me.
So that's in the Undercity?
I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know.
Okay, got it. I already found his lair. The jar you saw, he hid it inside your body. I already found his lair. Is that the ancient lair by the Temple of Baal? So what did I read? I already found his lair. The jar you saw, he hid it inside your body.
What? His right heart was inside of me this whole time.
This is dark, dude.
Get it out. I have to get it out.
How do I know this? Is he dead?
No matter. This is still the safest place to hide. It's just bad luck.
He barfed it out?
I must be patient. My brothers need me.
Gale, you want to hold up? You want to hold on to that, buddy? Okay.
That slimy bastard.
So it must be inside his other friends.
He hid it in me the whole time. Please, take that foul thing and grind it to dust.
I gotta find all the pieces, though. I need more dialogue options. God damn it. So what was that key? So that key was what, a beach hatch key? Beach house hatch key. Where's this all going? Okay, got that. Oh, hello! Sneaky Sneak Queen's a different color than usual. Sneaky Snake Queen. Different color than usual. Alright, Gale. Chat to the man.
That's slimy. Please.
Okay, not getting anything new here. So, beach house hatch key. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you're a red name, are you? I think I'm green. My favorite color. My birthstone is the emerald. So, green is my favorite color. Some sort of nice green between emerald and forest. What's your guys' favorite colors?
Don't waste a step.
Why is it so dark in here? Blue jays are hungry. I like that.
Looks empty.
Do you guys have a favorite color? Let me know in the chat. Peach? Very specific. The annals of Baldur's Gate. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the village of Grey Harbour. Where he went, what he saw, and the deeds he accomplished are simple legends today, but the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Balduron made Grey Harbour rich. His gold-brick docks funded businesses and raised strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates to this flourishing city was named in his honour, but so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbour has been relegated to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lips of every traveller in Faerun. I tried to go for a different accent every half sentence there. Watch out! There's a tripwire. Click the fucking tripwire. What's the problem here? Idiots. Alright.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, what's on my mind is you just stepping over that. Tell me more about your relationship with Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid,
It's a great color.
crawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a
Do you mean like for clothing?
regarding some indoorsy type with lots
Cars?
of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just, it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast.
It's nice.
I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. 1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Okay. Sorry about that. So, anything else in here? Careful with the tripwire. Are you allowed to click it this time? What is the deal? Why can't I click this shit? Something weird going on. Yeah, good job. Where is this going? Is this potentially going to get me to the Iron Throne again? Thyan shipment trunk. Okay, good job. We're just running through them. Yeah. You know, actions speak louder than words, you know? So where is this going? This is weird.
What's the story?
Ooh. So where is this?
Have a lot on my mind.
Okay. Scrapbook of love letters. This salt-stained scrapbook contains a dozen envelopes glued to its inner pages. Perhaps these envelopes once contained letters, but now are all gone to two. Letter 1, to Winky. Oh, Winky, how I long to be away with you on the open seas, away from the grim old flood tide, away where I can love you freely and without fear. With my ability to charm fish from the waves, will never lack for food, and you know I never tire of your chowder. Letter 2, dear Salty. The moon shades, I'll show them to you last, and we'll dance on them silver beaches on the silver moonlight. But I don't want no trouble on our sea journey, so first I must make my peace with Umberlee with a great donation. Not much longer, Salty. Is this person in love with a mer woman? Is that what's happening here? Silver fork, silver plate. Take the scrap gold. Shelf. 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 Okay. Cupboard. Where are we?
Must be on my way.
High Sun Liqueur. Haven't seen that before. So what's going on here? Got a chest. Got a wooden chair. A humble chair for waiting. Ooh, is a trap in the chest? I wonder if they'll allow me to click it. Disarm. Alright, what do you got? 60% chance. Still should be good. $69 gold. Nice. Okay, so I'll take your money. Whatever happens to your life is fine. Can I go in this water? This is weird. Smuggler. Okay, there's more stuff over here. Got it. Missed this part. Smuggler's note. These are people trying to escape, right? Hey, One Eye. Sure, I can get you and your wave server. That's what I thought. Wave server in Philly at her town without Captain Grizzly or the flood tide knowing. Meet me at the abandoned beach house you know about when the moon rises on the night of the 14th Marpanoth. Bring that Bejem dagger I like. Sneggers. Crawled beneath that in a different hand. 1486. Counting house safe key number 6. Okay, so we got two different keys. We got 6 and 8. Take this note in case I need to remember that 1486 part. Alright, so not much here. This is death. Okay, well, that's something. Give me another key. Nice little secret area. I love this part of the game. There's like a book series I read as a little kid. I believe it was called The Three Investigators. And one of their parents had a junkyard. And so out in that junkyard, they made like their secret 3 investigator base. They're like 3, I don't know, they're probably preteens.
Please, we don't have time to waste. Carrion's heart must be destroyed.
And it was just one of those things where they had like secret ways of emptying. There's like a certain little bowl or like a little circle on a fence. You press the button and it open up. That's how you get into they get into their base. And like little secret passageways and like hatches and stuff like that. That stuff is just the best. Just so satisfying, especially in this game. I'll put up with a dice roll for charisma check for, you know, a certain amount. Are we saved? Okay, what do I do with that heart? Sorry, what do I do with that jar? I was like kind of like twitching a little bit. These guys are just like indefinitely unconscious, it seems like. Can I get in this building? Can't get in there. Just a ruined house. Okay, what is next? Up and to the left. Okay, this is the loop I made today, starting here. Block by block, we get through. Do you guys ever watch Avatar: The Last Airbender? Did you catch this reference?
My poor sweet vegetables. They deserved better.
This guy is like, what, are you somewhat of a monk? Are you somewhat of a monk persuasion? Well, stay away from my cabbages, you ruined them before. I was like, hey, I get that reference. Can I make it all the way around? I don't think I can. He has a monk-specific line to say that I'm the reason his cabbages always get spilled. He hit me with the true classic. Okay, so next we do Sorcerer Sundries. People just looking at the Steel Watchers who are down.
Come to Gorg with the busted Steel Watcher too? I feel kind of sorry.
Yeah, his economy is getting destroyed.
I've never seen a Steel Watcher this messed up. Have you? Wonder what happened to it.
Her face didn't smooth. Alright. There's a lot going on here. So we got a nice little circle. What's here? I love how you can just peer in everyone's mailbox and no one seems to care. If someone just walked up and put his hand in someone's, like an obvious store's mailbox, wouldn't you find that suspicious? Bone Cloak. I'm putting together what looks to be a profitable fungus harvest expedition. Are you in the mood to join us and get out of the city for a while? I've got a hot tip about a fairy circle of natterjack toadstools in the Trollbark Forest. Should be enough for both of us. If you're interested, pack your fungus hunter gear and meet me at the end of the next 10 day at the Wailing Wave up the coast in Latharl's Lantern. I'll be waiting for you. This is crazy. This is an insane sentence. It would still be weird. It would still be weird. Esteemed apothecary bone cloak, I've got myself into a fix and need some medicinal advice to get out of it. To deal with my spells for the last 9 months, I've been drinking a daily healing potion following a recipe I got from Baldur's mouth, except I always double the sherry. The problem is it isn't working like it used to. My spells are coming back, and I'm afraid to increase the doses because of what I saw happen to Aunt Ballmeyer. What can you prescribe? I'll come by tomorrow for a little consultation. Bugs Stillwater. Alright, not a whole lot I'm learning here. Whose house is this? Apothecary? Alright. Boring. I'm a big looter. I don't need an apothecary.
Teach you to sweep towards the door. Need more business than this to keep the place afloat. Maybe if you didn't.
Because I guess you can just take this.
Encouraged by your interest.
Oh, sorry.
Though of course you need to.
Sorry, my bad. What do you got here? A corrosive flail, elixirs, green gloves. Inventory kind of sucks, lady. Okay, it's the item is white.
Though of course you'll need to pay for it.
Come on. All right, whatever. What's
Trader has no problem with you inspecting.
Leave me alone. Let me. So, am I not allowed back here? Okay, just relax. I have a serious complaint.
The trader has no interest in selling that particular item.
This lady is a tough cookie.
To purchase something else.
Can you leave me alone? Not again.
No problem with you inspecting.
Oh my god. What kind of cookie? Bone Cloak Apothecary's chest key. Alright. Well, I'm not going to try to take that. What kind of cookie? Tell me more. Balin Bone Cloak.
Bone Cloaks. I'm Balin. Hello. Nice
Wait.
to meet you.
Are these the same people from the Underdark?
Lots of ingredients and goods.
No.
Go on, Balin. Get on with it then.
Is this the same lady? Good choice.
It's you.
Oh, it's her again. I thought I didn't recognize that face. Peanut butter chocolate chip is a great cookie. When good. Chocolate chunk, even better. What's happening here?
Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless fella couldn't get one simple thing right in his life.
What happened here? How are you two getting along?
Wrecking my head as always. Makes himself useful with a broom from time to time at least.
I like peanut butter chocolate chip. I occasionally like chocolate chip, although a lot of chocolate chip cookies are not good because so many people make them. I really like ginger/ginger molasses. Those are good cookies. I like in April when just suddenly everyone agrees that mini eggs are allowed to be in like all kind of pastries and cookies, where suddenly you can get like mini egg cookies for like a couple of weeks. Those are good. Are you glad to be back in Baldur's Gate?
Oh, sure. Cultists on the loose, a murderer hacking people to bits, and big.
There's something about mini eggs. They get the chocolate just right.
Hither and yon. Couldn't be more delighted.
All right. Cool, lady. Roger that. Can I go upstairs? Are you going to yell at me again? You guys got a nice little facility up here. Damn. I can just walk into their door. They can just walk into their bedroom. Dareth's journal. All right. I'll give it a read. Doomathon, take that man. I thought when we got back to the city and we're in familiar surroundings again that he'd mellow a bit and regain some focus. But no, he's as fuddled as ever, the old tarantula, and even more short-tempered about it than in the Underdark. He needs my help and he hates that, always has. I won't take it anymore. If he hits me again, he's going to find some wyvern toxin in his pores next morning. Warg shit. To actually write those words, I'd better hide this. More importantly, why did you write, I'd better hide this? Is this the bedroom? Pretty modest little house they got here. What you got in the cupboard, love? Nothing? How do you get to the greenhouse? Oh, it's downstairs behind them. Interesting. Pardon me, love. Can I go to your greenhouse? This is fine? Great. We got a hatch in here. I love a good hatch. Okay, no one sees me, so down the hatch we go. Damn it. There's a chest over here. That's where the key's for, right? She's probably got the other key.
All right, time to skulk about. Have to keep going.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Don't mind if I do.
Shh, don't tell anybody. Steal a key. I mean, we're not like that. Just because we know each other from before doesn't mean we're like friends. She has to have the key, right? She doesn't have it. Well, I never. All right. I don't care about the key. I don't care about here. I do want to check the hatch though. So to the basement we go. Don't prod the specimen. In his second work, Don't Prod the Specimen, Professor Olamunkel Shrewsbury lays out a languid detail, his experiences cataloging the many plants and mushrooms he encountered in the weird bioluminescent caverns of the Underdark. He propounds the bamboozling properties of the Timask spore, the luminosity of the nightlight mushroom, the rarity of the susur tree, the preponderance of the charming myconid folk who are sentient fungi, and much more for golly gosh drum drops 3,000 pages and not including appendices. Jesus Christ. 3,000 pages? Let me into your hatch, ladies. Ooh, 10. Easy Street. Oh, yeah. Nat 20. See you bitches later. I'm out. You should get a thieves' tool back. Bone Cloak's basement. What do you rascals got in here? Everyone's got secrets. Everyone's got secrets. It's a nice basement. Preparing brews. Feck off. Okay. So what you're saying is there's a door there. Right? I'm reading between the lines. Alright, what do you got, door? 10? What is this, fucking Act 1? Excuse me, I have plus 6 to plus 9. You give me a 10 difficulty. Okay, I'm not going to take anything necessarily. What do you got? Counting house safe key. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to give these guys a break. I'm not going to take their key. Good luck in the future. There's a lever here. There it is. I knew there was a lever in here. What the fuck? Alright, maybe I'll take the... Let's see what these guys are actually up to. Jesus, is someone in here? This is crazy. This is way more than I thought was going to happen. Oh no, it's a bibber bang. Watch out, there's a bibber bang! Garlic. Bottle racks. Elixir of psychic resistance. We take that.
Few can spend a lifetime inhaling fungal spores without turning out a bit muddled between the ears.
My Lady Bonecloak. After examining your husband's condition, it seems clear that he suffered from a degeneration of cognitive capacity that is quite treatable with the mushroom noble stock. As I know your shop to do considerable trade in the fungus, I expect him to be healed imminently. Congratulations on this happy news, Dr. Haggerty. All right. So she's trying to help her husband. An alchemy pouch with nothing in it. What a bummer. Wooden chest. Alright, what do you got in this chest, lady? They got a whole thing going on here, don't they? Oh yeah, we're good. Alright, what do you got? Wood bark, Sylvanstone, mud method wings, Pegasus feathers. Those are mine. Did the bibber bang? Did the bibber bang do that? Classic fucking bibber bang. Alright, what's up here? We already been up there. Extracts, roll of 3, purple floric shard. Is there still no one down here? They got a whole thing going on down here. Watch out for the bibber bang. Bone Cloak Apothecary's chest key. Alright, I can't resist a key. Where does this go? Why do they have the most insane basement I've ever seen? Why is there blood here? Alright. Alright, we got some... What's going on with these alchemical notes? No way to get this blasted potion right without Dareth knocking around the place. Bloody cow sweep says she's getting paid to wreck my head. Maybe mugwort. Maybe Amita must send Dareth on the hunt. Another failure and rent due. Ought to send her out on the street. Are you implying that he's pretending? Or that things have gone downhill? Why is there blood up here? What's happening here?
The gods truly this petty.
They have the most insane basement in the entire city, and I'm left with more questions than answers. I need to talk to him again. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm taking your safe key because I want to know if I can get some more secrets about your husband there. Pile of books. Nothing else in here that I can see. And we're going back upstairs. If I talk to them, I'm going to get anything else revealed. talking to me? I'm not doing anything. Everything's fine. What am I getting a fucking key for? There we go. Alright, what do you got? Got some good stuff.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, I need to talk to these people a little more. Alright, Bone Cloak, what's the deal here?
I've got to finish this now. Bye.
Something's going on.
It's you. I never forget a face.
So this is where the dialogue line gets skipped, and she just stares at you for a bit. Does that. And then what? Complains about her husband? Noble stock? This is super weird.
Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless fella couldn't get.
But you're in your store. How are you out on your arses?
Go on then.
I can't get the sense of these people. I don't understand what's happening. Alright, see you guys later. Sick of it. Sick of your mysterious nonsense.
Come get your copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right there, Chief? Can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet?
I think I just bought one. I'm good.
Suit yourself. If you change your mind, I'll be here all the time, really.
Okay. What's happening here?
Just look at her. She hasn't been this excited since her birth.
This is a good outfit. Long sleeves, kind of flowing, looks good.
I'm gonna grow up to be a great wizard and wade through my enemies with spells of fire and blood. Mostly fire.
Just like me in Valheim. Mostly fire.
Cool. Seriously cool. My favourite firework colour is like dark violet because it's the most cool.
Yeah. I like that kid.
Sweet! A magic show! It's been ages since there was any fun in this city.
I don't know, that hat's pretty fun. You sure about that? Let's see what Ultheg has to offer.
Beautiful! What colours! Oh, reminds me of the sparkler tricks on Liar's Night.
Guess there are other uses for magic besides fighting off invading cultists. But I wonder if these mages shouldn't be in the battle.
Fair, fair. Alright, Duddy. It's like a Charles Dickens character. Alright, can we see this fireworks display or what?
These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day.
I'm not seeing anything happen here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the verily, behold and stuff. Just like a stand of the great.
Great outfit again. Alright, Gale smells a rat. These people are weird. Why is this so awkward?
Behold the sacred illuminations of the mysterious ancients. Chop, you're too close. Do you want to lose your eyebrows?
Okay, okay. I get it, I get it.
Let's have a peek inside.
Who's this guy? Mohan? You don't mess with the Mohan?
I was hoping to bump into you sooner or later. I've heard about you. I know the so-called
Who's this guy?
savior of the city has taken an interest in you. One thing I've learned, real saviors never label themselves.
Alright, this guy's smart. Yes, I agree with all that. Where have you heard of me?
I like to keep my ear to the ground. If there's someone knocking around who I think could use a good turn, I'll try to, well, turn them.
I like this guy.
Might not have exactly what you need, but I remain at your service. Have a look at this.
Alright, you got my attention, Mohan. What do you got? Hold Monster, Great Invisibility, Gaseous Form, Filling Spear, Oil of Sharpness, Disguise Kit, 3 Thieves Tools. Alright, I'll take the Thieves Tools. 260, Highway Robbery. Alright, pal. Let's give those to,
Godspeed, and come back whenever you need something.
I like this guy. This guy's gonna go places. And even if he doesn't, he's got, you know, he's got moxie. He's got character. You're gonna go far, kid. You got moxie. You got pizzazz. Oh, here comes another Dragonborn acting like a probably fucking 15-year-old. Look. This is the same person. Why can't the Dragonborn be like fucking chill? Why are they all like this? Alright, simmer down. Missed opportunity if you ask me. This is a crossbow salesman. Oh, the spear's down there. Okay. So who's this? Where's this? Central Watchtower?
Central Watchtower of the Flaming Fists.
Who's a kitty? This will take me up to the Devil's Fee. Cazador's around there. Who are these two?
What are you staring at, pal? You dropping eaves? Get gone.
Alright, alright. What about you? Do you think the same thing?
Stay skeptical out there, pal. Not enough in this city do, especially with that Gazette rag in circulation.
Alright, lady, you win this round. You're the cooler of those two people. Alright, what about you two? Karlak? Get to talking. Gauntlet Soapstone.
As the superior officer, I think I'll delegate all the sentry shit to Gonfalon and catch me a nap.
Yeah, do for that.
Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here.
He says with a smarmy look on his face. Alright, Karlak, get in there. You're the largest. Alright, let's take a look. Get a nice little climb going on here. Okay, this is an appropriate walk to either do now. The Sar Palace South Tower. Interesting. Okay. This is a sick view. You very rarely get a good view like this. Look at us, just half done.
I was just thinking of someone I miss terribly who looks a lot like you. But you're not them, so move along.
Alright. you want, you could jump onto that roof.
Let's get going. Breathe quiet.
There's two of them. More arrows. Who cares? Alright, so this is the... Over here is what? Old Garlow's place is here. Some building I haven't checked out yet. This is the firework place that's now, you know, burning. So Sorcerer Sundries. My final stop. The Tsar Palace is where Cazador lives. Here's his palace here. Looking very, very intriguing. Suspect that's going to be a tomorrow problem. I could even do House of Hope now. If I want to do the lower city in segments, that's the next place to go. What's happening here? This is the guy who tried to kill us before.
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here.
You tin tube. Guy looks like a Shining Force character.
For his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it.
I found the night song. Turns out it wasn't a relic, but an Aasimar.
An Aasimar? Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more.
This guy's got great hair. Look at that.
Kidnapping costs more than theft.
Slightly sun-touched.
Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut.
Who is this guy? She's immortal and tough. You can forget about turning her in for a reward.
Immortal, eh? Interesting. Won't be easy getting her back to the wizard. But if you don't do it, someone else will.
Alright.
Hope you hit her well, mate.
This guy's a fucking small timer. Get out of here. Who's Clank? Okay. That's it. We're just saying Zinner. Okay. Alright, Gale, this is you. Gale, you should just lead this whole time. The monk is free to set back. He doesn't have to lead everything. Okay. Arcana check. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, yeah. +9, baby. Overkill.
This armor is a construct animated by powerful magic. It has no soul or power of speech, but it follows the directives of its master. It feels no pain and knows no morality. It will act on behalf of its master and perish when the magic that binds it is severed.
So how dangerous is this place? So this is actually a place I recall. Elfsong Tavern and this place are the two places that I recall from game 1. You guys good? You know that registered with my OBF. Maybe this will be the place that I warm people up. Karlach and Gale banter a lot, which I like. Roland's here. My boy. All right, well. Time to read. Schools of Magic, Divination. The future is unknown, the present is mysterious, the past is gone forever. But for those devotees of the School of Divination, the veil of unknowability surrounding our entire world is thinnest. Key terms: seek, know, discover, perceive. Key concepts: seeing, comprehending, guiding, detecting. Alright. Give me that potion. Yoink. Okay. Schools of Magic, Transmutation. Mutability is the essence of life itself. All is ever changing, growing, shrinking, building, breaking down. The devotee to the School of Transmutation learns to wield the raw material of life into desired forms. Key terms: change, exchange, alchemy. Key concepts: altering, prestidigitation, purification, mending. Alright. Roger that. Are you two still chatting? Let's talk to Big Clive. This guy looks cool.
Excuse me, can't stop. There's only so much shopping time left before the absolute breaches the city.
Alright, cool. No further questions.
Surely you can't just go roughing up your customers, especially if you're the one at fault. Apparently
Hector Roba.
Where is the famous
Looks different.
His shop is a nutter shambles.
Okay.
There's not much left. Looks like folks heard the Absolute was on the march and bought everything that wasn't nailed down.
She's got a good tunic as well. Lovely.
She can point us to the tome I need.
So what do we got here? Schools of Magic. Enchantment. What is the world but a curtain-frame show of villains, heroes, steeds, and royals? And who directs them where to gamble, when to pounce? The School of Enchantment offers its services as director of the cosmic farce. Key terms: enticement, beguilement, manipulation. Key concepts: encode, compel, incite, enthrall. Magical Histories 2, The Spell Plague. In the infamous calamitous year of 1385 DR, a conspiracy between the goddess of darkness Shar and the god of trickery Sirik sought to end Mistra's control over the weave and influence over the realm by cravenly assassinating her. But instead of merely breaking the goddess of magic's dominance, her death threw the weave into utter chaos and collapse. Magic spells faltered or failed entirely. Countless spellcasters were killed or driven insane. A vast storm of blue flame arose from the Mehera jungles and swept the continent, churning and reshaping the land and leaving whole regions devastated. For the murder of Mistra, Sirik was sentenced by a conclave of gods to 1,000 years imprisonment. Toril would face nearly 100 years of upheaval before Mistra could return once again, reinstated as goddess of magic in 1480 DR, thanks to the efforts of the legendary wizard Alminster Almar and the events of the Second Sundering, to be fully explored in the next volume. Feels like that was awkwardly worded, or maybe I just read it awkwardly. Animated armor, what do you got? That's it. Okay. Grease bottle, Misty Step potion, rows of books. Enchanted Me, Invisible Me. This book describes an elderly spellcaster's years learning the art of enchantment. Cold and frigid was the day I learned that to fail in charming a better wizard was the most dangerous game of all. I first met Cavalarian Drythwaite at a Kalashite barroom. The game was a complicated play of cards I hadn't mastered, but being young, foolhardy, and overconfident in my abilities as a student wizard, I thought I'd use my minimal talent with enchantment to gain the upper hand. Quietly did I seek to charm the feeble old woman to my left. She appeared to me a parochial sort, and unlikely to put up much resistance to my trick. I had been blown against the barroom's back wall, then up to the ceiling, and back down again, before I had realized this feeble woman was none other than Cavalarian Draithwaite, Master of Charms, author of the very textbook from which I learned the enchantment I attempted to use against her. After she gave me a good thrashing for my audacity, we became lifelong friends. Alright, nothing there. Nice lore. Mugwort, garlic, mind flayer, parasite specimen, gargoyle, armillary sphere, gargoyle, Lester Farrower, the little dwarf man.
One moment. I'm trying to work out how many pinches of mugwort is equivalent to one of Mother's Leaf.
Okay. Sorry, pal. I didn't mean to break up your concentration there. Barkskin Potion, Scroll of Featherfall, Autumn Crocus, Rose of Books, Remazith. Hailed by Volo as the sage extraordinaire, and by many grumbling parents of impressionable young women as a bloody nuisance, Ramazith Flamesinger was a wizard of great renown. Living in Baldur's Gate, this figure went missing some time ago. It was rumored that he grew romantically involved with a nymph. An idle gossip tells that they ran off together to live in some strange, peaceful place, but gossip is not so reliable, and no one really knows what become of him. Alright. Mugwort, Autumn Cross, Garlic. Same dude. Shuna Huanji.
Would you mind if I finished browsing before you muscle in, please? I was here first, actually.
She's got that short person overcompensation. She's mad before I did anything. Some people are so selfish. Schools of magic, necromancy. No school of magic has been more maligned than that of necromancy. Often believed to be the school of Sadis, the school of necromancy rather explores the balance between the animated force of life and the destruction of death. As with any magic, necromancy seeks to manipulate natural forces to the desire of its wielder. In this respect, it is no different from evocation or transmutation. Key terms: reversal, corruption, destruction. Key concepts: sapping, chilling, inflicting, enfeebling. Alright, we got that. What about the second row of books? It's just the girl's just gonna bully me again? Can I read the books, please? Are you yelling at me? Alright, it's fine. Incense, round flask. Patrician bust. Sapphire, mugwort, topaz. Rosa books. What do we got here? Songs of the Wind. A copy of the Songs of the Wind by the wizard Elminster. This edition is not annotated at all, and old enough that it might be part of the originally printed set, or perhaps just a compelling reproduction. He recalls the magical school of Windsong Tower in the elven city of Myth Janor. One section of Recollections has this for an opening. There's a pergola that lecturers gather under at the wintertime ball. Someone gets a block of oak wood from the great bough of Windsong, and they all pose as the block fetcher sculpts the image into the wood using a transmutation spell. This little ritual is so bleakly funny I can barely recall it without feeling like I need to wash my mouth out with lime juice. Anyway, the lecturers talk turkey, paying special attention to the body language of the people around them, because these are not simply colleagues, they're also rivals in the strictest sense of the word. There's no such thing as a lecturer without their foot in the competitive stirrup. They're a jockeying lot, and the way they view the world outside their tenure and status is tantamount to the way they view students, something to be tolerated and molded in the warm clay of their fantastic brains, projected then sculpted, like images in oak wood. I would know. I was the one taking the picture. Okay? Bust, Gate, Path to Elminster, Downfall of the Iron Throne, Magical Histories, The Spell Plague, Row of Books, Fables of Faerun, The Dim-Witted Drow. Long ago in the city of Menzoberranzan, a drow wizard named Zad studied magic in the Academy of Sorcerer. Each 10 day, the Archmage would ask Zad to demonstrate his newfound skills, and each 10 days Zad would fail. Sorcerer educates only the brightest of pupils, warned the Archmage. Your scholarship must improve, or you will be expelled. That very night, Zad slipped out of Menzoberranzan to seek the hidden city of Mind Flayers, Orindal. This library there boasted the most complete body of knowledge in the whole of the Underdark. I'll learn about all that is and ever was, vowed Zad. The Archmage will have no choice but to keep me. Yet the longer Zad searched for Orindal, the more lost he became. His body weak and his stomach empty, the drow fell to the ground and reality faded. Zad awoke within a vast circular hall lined with tomes and tablets, untold knowledge etched upon them. Orindal, I made it. I will know everything, he exclaimed. A wide smile crossed Zad's face. He barely noticed the tadpole wriggling just above his left eye. Yes, said a voice in Zad's head. Everything. Path to Elminster. That's on the... Downfall of the Iron Throne. A top corner is folded down on one of the final pages, and with the downfall of Saravok, the city's mage council was asked to make a memorable example of the Iron Throne, whose criminal headquarters squatted like a dire toad in the center of Baldur's Gate. Looming over the disgusted citizenry its thugs had so recently preyed upon, the council, hastily convened, decided upon a dramatic demonstration of the city's rejection of the Iron Throne, and 17 of their number joined their magical powers in a 48-hour ritual that concluded by levitating the Iron Throne building from its foundations, conveying it across the docks and out over the deepest channel of Grey Harbor, where it was plunged beneath the waves and fog to be seen no more. And in this way, the most prominent symbol of the bloody reign of Saravok Anshab was obliterated. See, if I hadn't skipped so far ahead in order to deal with the Steel Watch who were bothering me, things would have flowed maybe a little more intuitively. But who knows? Tolna Tomemonger. It's convenient she has that last name.
Can I help you?
Quiet haven surrounded by books. I could get used to this.
These books are sensitive. They prefer an
environment of quiet reverence.
What do you have on offer?
Scrolls, parchments, codices, tomes. Take a look and see what calls you.
There's a lot of books here you could just read if you wanted. $4,700 for Circle of Death. God damn. All right, let's chit chat with her a little while longer here. How can I help you? I'd be interested in any especially rare tomes you might have.
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate.
That's right.
Between us, even Master Levorkin was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently.
Okay.
They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Sealy, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
Yes. I'd like to see the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly.
It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt.
Wow. That's crazy.
Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
Got it, it's cool. Don't worry.
The Annals of Karsus. Where better to learn the secrets of the crown than in the writings of the one who might have forged it?
Exactly. Sounds perfect.
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm.
Can I read it?
Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread.
Come on, just tell me. Isn't it your job to share knowledge, not keep it locked away? Come on, at least tell me where the vault is. This is gonna be a 20. No, this is pretty easy actually. Come on. Yes, 19, baby, let's go.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Thank you, I've learned more than enough.
You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these.
Does she have a tongue piercing?
Most.
Or just a strangely blue tongue? Okay, where's her office? Okay, I want to read this note. The Path to Elminster. From the hands of Remazith. In Silverhand are wielded season's might, flame and torrent, wind and storm evoked. What's left for those who witness it as it mauls, but the wish to see it beckoned at thine call. Such knowledge cannot help unlocking doors, so you, likewise, Elminster, might set your course. What the fuck does that mean? In Silverhand are wielded season's might, flame and torrent, wind and storm evoked. What left for those who witness as it mauls, but the wish to see it beckoned at thine call. Such knowledge cannot help unlocking doors, so you, like wise Elminster, might set your course. Can I own this? Do you mind if I just pick this up and keep this? Alright, whatever. It's some sort of like trick to what spells you use or something like that, and then you knock or whatever. I can't deal with this. The Apprentice's Companion, Book the Second. With regard to summons, their uses are uncountable. This mage's preferred utilizations include as intrepid scouts and what I call wasters in battle. Summon your noble friend to your side and send them into the fray to tie your foe. Do not develop an unnatural attachment to these summons. They are magical, not actual, in form, a fiction of weave and air and light. Well, I'm not going to be able to remember that, though. That's like a poem. Poem retention is not easy. This is Sorcerer's Sundries, which is a store that's in Baldur's Gate 1 that I didn't really have a whole lot of success with. I went upstairs and people just started fighting me or something, and I didn't get much going with it. But this is one of the few places that I recall distinctly from the previous game. Pretty sweet. Never forget the importance of spell components for casters of every make and kind. Verbal, somatic, and material components must all be utilized correctly, meaning one must be certain not to fall victim to silencing or straining, which would prohibit one from casting one's intended spell. Fair, fair. Those are all reasonable issues. How is the beta? Everything good over there? Impractical Magic Volume 2. This tome covers the nature of dead magic zones. During an era called the Time of Troubles, a good many changes befell the world, not least of which was the fracturing and resembling of the source of all magic called the Weave. Though much of the world has recovered from that era, some sites remain scourged of magical power. Cut off from the Weave, they nullify all magic and spellcasting nearby. Okay. Yeah. Unlucky.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The hidden gems here are far better value than the rare books Tolna keeps locked behind the desk.
Keeps locked behind the desk, eh? Bit creepy. Okay, read the books. Can't read any of these? Cordrain the Recent? What a strange name. Okay. Necromancy display. More books. Schools of Magic Conjuration. The Eternal Invitation. The yes to abjurations, no. The School of Conjuration is the mage's mighty, beckoning to the wonders our world has to offer. What does abjuration mean? Oh, disgusting. I have my phone right here. I feel absolutely nauseous. I try not to have it even in the room. I also try not to look at my phone after bed. After dinner, sorry. So it frequently goes lost. And I find it in the morning with 25% battery life. A solemn recantation or renunciation of an oath. Protective spells and the suppression of others' magic. Okay. So are you going to do it tomorrow? Yeah, it is, for sure. I just don't really know what the word means. It's not a word you hear very often. So they're saying it's the opposite of conjuration. So it's to block as opposed to create, I suppose. To remove as opposed to create. Create, summon, invite, teleport. Transportation, summoning, producing, finding. So it's like more like movement as opposed to making. That's the sense I'm getting here. This text doesn't approach the wizard Elminster with the near fanatical affection many scholars lay at the feet of his legend. It seems to condemn mealy-mouthed assertions of Elminster's greatness. Take this passage from chapter 6. I spoke to a serving girl at a roadside tavern in the boonies of the Sword Coast. I told her I was researching Elminster. Who was Elminster? Well, he was this astonishing figure in the arcane community. He shed the blood of the world's most cunning villains like Manchun of the Zentarum, shared his bed with a goddess, and inspired hundreds of magic wielders to explore themselves, their craft, widen the scope of their ambitions. She nodded politely. I pressed her. Had she truly not heard of Elminster? Miss, she said, aside from random drinkers in here, I know 8 people, 9 including my dog, Binky. Those were nice little stories you told, but what has this Elminster to do with the price of butter? True. True. Who's this guy?
Apologies. I'm with a customer at the moment.
Okay, okay. Alice Althea?
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
That's very, very good gesticulation. Whoever did that voice capture did who did that mocap did very, very well. Okay, we're almost done our round of the initial circle. ABC, the Liches, and me. T is for Tarulvar, Wizard Red of Thay. U is for the Empty Loop, the god the death that does not die. V is for Queen Blackith, the Lich Queen of the Gith. W is for Dread Vulgreth. Vulgreth, it's kind of like your name. The Scourge of Dire Wood. You're pretty close to that one. There's a lava elemental here. I'll chat with this guy briefly.
The lava elemental looks at you placidly, near unfathomable heat beating against your face.
Okay, that's fine. You can do it. You can do that. What book is this? Magical Histories, Volume 1, The Origins of Mystra. To know of Mystra, the goddess of magic, we must first consider her earlier incantations, beginning with Mistral. The Lady of Mysteries was said to have come into existence during a conflict. I read this before. Okay, I've read that before. That's in some other place. Rosa Books. What have we here? Harping by Moonlight and Approach to Life. By Elminster Aumar, the Sage of Shadowdale. The text is, Shadowdale would be a great place. If I'd like to be from anywhere, I would like to be from a place called Shadowdale. Maybe someday I'll make a town, and I'll call it Shadowdale. The text is rife with observations and personal introspections such as this. I've never understood why people talk about evil as if it's a point of view. I find that tawdry and stupid. Evil and good are as present in our world as gravity, and though our interpretation is displaced across the garbled noise of culture, they actually remain reasonably constant. Just because you've cast fly doesn't mean you've broken gravity. Even the god who gives a cleric a power is just a flue down which the smoke of good flows. Sometimes I wish we lived somewhere in which these things weren't as omnipotent as they are. No matter how long you study, you can't grapple smoke. I've tried to understand good, to realize it in our world. More and more often as I get older, I just feel it flowing through my fingers. Which isn't to say the things we do are meaningless. We may be puppets stoked and strobed around by good and evil, but we can jerk on the strings a little. The lava elemental is upset. What did you do? What did you do to the lava elemental? Gold Wormling Staff. Cool. What's Winter's Clutches? Okay, I feel like I had those. Schools of Magic Abjuration. Wait a minute, I thought the other one was Abjuration. The other one was Conjuration? Creation and Destruction, they have their place, but what a prevention entire. The School of Abjuration. I'm so bad at reading if I fucked that up before. The School of Abjuration is the great full stop, the no that meets the caster at the end of any phrase. Banish, prevent, safeguard, stop short. Wards, counterspells, dispelations of magic resistance. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. A lot more sense.
Water elemental appears to turn towards you, showering everything with a brace.
This is really fucking sick. This looks like a 1970s fucking Canadian film board commercial. Like animated short, sorry.
A damp patina dripping off your skin.
That looks so cool. It looks like Ridley Scott's Scott-free production company intro that plays at the start of his movies. The Shadow Weave. A cautious treatise on the power of the Shadow Weave. The author talks of the formation of the Shadow Weave as a counterpart to Mystra's Weave. The Shadow version is in some ways more potent as a source of magic, but it's also reliable and volatile. Shar, Mistress of Shadow, is a much more fickle nature than Mystra, and according to the author, this manifests as a seemingly fraught and dangerous position, is vigilant and dangerous to those who tap into her font of arcane excess, that is. Another sentence that I somehow flubbed or is awkwardly worded. Okay, we've been around the outside, now it's time to chat with Roland, my boy.
How can I help you?
I know this guy. That man outside seemed... This is a beautiful shop.
Yeah, it is rather. Master Leroican has us keep it to a high standard.
You do know me, right?
I'm his apprentice, and in addition to attending the shop,
He doesn't sound very
I'm
confident.
under his tutelage. You must be here to shop. I am Sundries, while Toner deals with tomes.
Do you not remember me?
Perhaps another adventurer with information on the Night Song.
Is it because I'm using Gale and not Pupil? Let me see the shop.
I suppose that at least I can help
He
with.
seems a little depressed. Alright, what do you got? Cantrips that cost an action cost a bonus action instead. This effect can be used once per short rest. Once per short rest, you get a cantrip as a bonus action. That's not that good. 1 to 4 healing per turn. Ooh. Is that the cat? Kitty, is that you? No? False alarm. So what have we here? Armor of Landfall, light armor. You get a 1+1 bonus to spell save DC. Green bed regeneration. When starting your turn on plant growth surface or vine surface, regain 1d4 hit points. This must be some sort of like druid synergy. We got a nice hat here. Birthright, charisma +2, up to 22. Ooh. I mean, not for me, but nice anyway. Let's see the staff. Spiritual weapon, level 6 evocation spell. Okay, so switch to Pupil and compare this. So definitely we need this. Staff. So I'm trying my best. Everyone has an English accent this entire game, so I have to. It's wearing on me a little bit. So this looks very, very good. It's $4,100, which is kind of a bummer, but we're gonna have a fat cash in soon, and this is better. So I'm gonna have to remember. I should probably make a list. I should probably make a list of all the things that I need to buy. I know there's different things at different places. These kind of suck, to be honest. This is nice, but if this was triple the price, but you could use it indefinitely as a bonus action, this would be the dankest piece in the entire game. So it would be a little overpowered. That would add like so much damage to your kit. But the mage, the wizard, and the cleric have both been the weakest use of the bonus actions of anyone. Anyway, so gotta make a list. Oh, sorry. Sorceress sundries. Monk body. I'm gonna have to go through everything once I spend all my money. I'm gonna have to go through everything and get these things back. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Pupil and I'm gonna talk to this guy, and if he still doesn't recognize me, this is so fucking janky.
How can I help you?
Don't you know me? Like, do you realize how many times I've helped you?
I stopped by many huts and hamlets.
Are you tadpoled?
Master Leroican invited me to be his apprentice.
I've heard rumors about Leroican's teaching, or lack of it.
This is fucked up. I've talked to this guy like 5 times in 3 different locations. This guy tadpoled up.
Must be here to shop. I am sundries, while Toner deals with tomes. Or are you perhaps another adventurer with information on the Night Song?
Who are you gonna co-op it with? I have to ask, what happened to your face? Don't you remember me?
His voice catches. Something's wrong here.
Okay. Do many people ask about the Night Song?
It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real Night Song. Looking for the mountain of gold Leroican promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk.
The thing that co-op in this game sounds very, very fun, but it's the same issue I had with playing Valheim with friends, is that I recognize the sheer magnitude of the requirement of time this game has and see no way in which I could ever coordinate that with people realistically. That's the hard part. Do you really, like, this playthrough is going to take me like 130 hours playing meticulously. You can also beat it really quickly, etc. But I might be here about Night Song.
If you've got information, Master Leroican will want to speak to you immediately. He speaks of almost nothing else than the Night Song's retrieval.
It is very, very cool. It's a very cool way to have a D&D experience.
But be careful. Mistakes are always punished around here.
I understand that. Yes, sir. Okay, what is this guy's deal and how do I figure it out?
I'm ready.
What? Be quick about it.
What is this guy's deal? Who are these two? I didn't talk to these two.
So that's progress.
I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old enough.
That sounds awesome.
Like the goldfish, though.
I mean, then you got the right friend.
Have you seen how much the prices have risen? Might as well be throwing my gold straight into the lava elemental.
I hear you. Okay, if I talk to him with a new person, is he still going to be the same fucking weirdo?
How can I help you?
That man outside seemed quite irate.
Master Leroican has a contract out to any idiot with legs to find the Night Song. Aradin is one such idiot.
He's level 4. He's definitely one such idiot. Who's Leroican?
He's the most powerful wizard in Baldur's Gate, and I am his apprentice.
Alright, what is this guy's deal?
I've heard rumors about Leroican's teaching, or lack of it. His students are no more than glorified shopkeepers.
You tadpoled up?
You must be here to... or are you perhaps another adventurer with information on the Night Song?
No time to rest. Moving in.
Okay, upstairs we go. What is this? Find and meet Leroican. There's a lot going on here. Oh no, another whole room. Wait a minute, who's this?
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider.
I love this outfit.
Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
He looks way too young. What's going on here? Alright, there's a lot going on here. That's her office.
Lost in thought.
Okay, I can't read these rows of books. Both of these things are... wait, I can get through here. Alright.
Easy enough.
What kind of decks do you like playing?
Is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Okay.
The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike. The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer...
I wonder if those all just like send you outside. That'd be pretty funny.
Welcome, dear patron. If you have information,
you recognize this.
Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
He looks like someone I've seen recently in a TV show or something. Okay, so I can get into her house.
Never a dull moment. Have to keep going.
Where's my team? There you go.
Can't risk being in open view. Free for the taking.
Okay, everyone over here. I made this Demon Devil Tiefling deck from scratch, so I've been fine-tuning it, but I like the sacrifice mechanic in black. Nice.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, we'll do this part first, because why not? Am I in range for... Yeah. Have you ever heard about the card game? Have you ever heard about the card game saying how there's like 4 different kinds of players? One's called like Timmy and something like that. Card game Timmy. How does this work? Timmy, John, and Spike. Have you heard about this? Yeah, you have. I haven't read this in a while. Timmy gets very, very excited at cool spells and he wants to play with his friends. Quality of his win, then the quantity of his wins. Johnny's the tournament player profile, the creative gamer to whom magic is a form of self-expression. Johnny likes to win, but he likes to win with style. And Spike... Spike is the competitive player. Spike plays to win. Spike enjoys winning. Yeah. Yeah. There's subclasses too, I believe that. Jesus. How hard is it to not fly into the window? Okay, let's go outside. Oh shit.
Permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Sorry. Okay. Now he's looking at me. Shit, I fucked up. Which one's Johnny again? Johnny likes to win with style. Not for fun and not try hard. The guy with like a certain art to it. Quality of wins over quantity of wins, yeah. Yeah, I know that feel. When's this guy gonna stop staring at me? Yeah. The thing is, there's a lot of people who play as Spike in video games, but aren't at Spike's skill level. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who play meta, despite not being at a high enough level where it really matters whether you play meta or not. Like, I'm kind of like that in some games, but like, it's one of those things where people... you have to be pretty high up there to like recognize that you can't just like you can get pretty high up a ladder in a game and still cheese people with bullshit. You know what I mean? Okay, well if you're all looking at him,
seek and you shall find me.
This guy's looking the wrong way now. I fucked up. Whose office is this? This guy's no longer looking at me. He's just looking over there. I just needed to be I just needed to be stealthed. When is this guy going to stop doing this? This is very annoying. Hey, look at the kitty. Roland's gonna look at the kitty. Everyone's coming to look at the kitty. Okay. Okay, everyone needs to duck. Okay, so they just don't move. Why is this guy still here? What the fuck? Get out of here. Oh my god, the illusion. What are you doing here?
Perhaps you can swap garlic for blood staunch.
Weren't you busy?
Perhaps you can.
This guy's got. This guy doesn't have a whole lot going on. Take it in there. Everyone inside. Wow, those things are way dumber than I thought. Alright, so classed book. I suspect that's a important part of this. Let's go left to right because I think that's it. Sorcerer Sundry's basement chest key. Okay, let's read some of these notes. Miklor. Master Loracon has requested his tome of divination spells be brought to the basement. He must focus without interruption in order to see the unseen. Since you refused to speak to me since the incident with the ape, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Vompter. I could not imagine if Magic the Gathering universe is made to be like an MMORPG. Yeah, I don't know enough about it. Miklor. As you refuse to speak to me following the incident with the three-eyed man, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Master Laura can instruct you to bring him his newly acquired lamp, the one with the djinn, to the vault and store it behind the protective wall. It is far too dangerous to be left on display in the shop proper. Vompter. Okay. Like, do you think they have, like... Exactly. Like, I know there's a ton of names and figures. Does Wizards of the Coast run both Magic the Gathering and have the Dungeons & Dragons license? According to standard wisdom, the weave is comprised of the body of Mistral or the domain of Mistral, the threads connecting all of creation to the source of magic itself. I posit to the intrepid reader that the truth is far more fascinating. The weave, as we know, is not invisible at all. No certain monk can... Okay, I've read this before too. So for the stout and sturdy, turn of perspective. Nice. Full LAN party with the boys and girls. That'll be fun. Sorcerer Sundry's basement chest key. Is that also the Sorcerer Sundry's basement chest key? Yes, it is. Okay, I'll take this one. Schools of Magic Illusion. That sounds fun. How many people are you having the party with, Anne? All is what it seems, or is it? The School of Illusion pauses that reality can...
You don't have permission to be here.
What the fuck?
You're about to be ejected.
So sorry, I thought this was off. This is the way to the latrines. I'll be off then. Why is this guy in here? That is so crazy. Did he hear me from downstairs? With his zombie, no less. Oh my god, I'm so fucked. I got the chest key. Okay, so if I distract him with the illusion, will he come over here? Okay, the guy's not concerned about that. Sounds fun. Do you know what you're going to play? Largely? Wizards of the Coast. It is currently a subsidiary of Hasbro. The company originated and popularized the collectible card game genre with Magic the Gathering in the mid-90s. It also acquired the popular Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game by buying TSR, the original publisher of D&D, and increased success by publishing the licensed Pokemon trading game. Damn. Okay, cool. So they got their fingertips in a lot of things. Okay, can you leave us alone? This guy is very easily distracted. The origin characters are the pre-made characters with like original stories and everything in this game. Why is the zombie looking this way? Can we distract the zombie?
The newborn zombie gazes at you hungrily, pus drooling from its slack jaw.
Oh, gross. Okay. Okay, everyone duck. Okay, we're doing only sneaking now. Okay, here's a potion downstairs. That's nice. Officious note. Have I read that? Yes. Sorcerer Sunday's basement chest key. I got one of them. Hopefully that's enough. And away we go. I mean, you're just saying tieflings. So there's some overlap with Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons for sure. Okay, is anyone down here? We're in the Sorcerer's Vault. Wow, this is a lot. Okay. So we got to start somewhere. So we cover this room. Wow, this is so much. Yes. This is exciting. 6 o'clock? Alright. We got like about an hour before I should make dinner. Oh, I should go season my Scroll of Dimension Door. Take that. Metal Crate. Potion of Supreme Healing, Superior Healing. We're doing great. We're doing just great. Material Thwarting.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Tomes. $15 and a Nightlight Frond. We're doing great. Scroll of Wall of Ice. Yes. Wait, somebody see this? Oh yeah, there's a button. I love a button. Okay, finish the room and then check the button. Nothing's better than a button and a secret door. I am just in heaven. Oh, there's stuff on the ground too. Scroll of Disintegrate. There was a spell called like Death something that I could buy in this building from the book lady. That was like 4,400 gold. Madam, it is no secret that yours is the finest collection of records within our fair city. This scroll brings you a query I believe only you can resolve. It has been a long-held bit of lore with my family that we are descendants of Laerel Silverhand through my mother's line, though no existing genealogy can confirm our claim. Would you be so kind as to investigate the matter? It would mean a great deal to my grandmother Haverfoss, who is poorly at the minute. The family name is Greydale, hopefully yours, Amber Layman. Well, your last name is Layman, so you're probably not going to win this one. Micklor's Ledger. Scrolls, quills, books, rare, herbs, spells, parchments, hats, robes, rings, wands, staves. Alright, good to know. Yeah, it's true. I have no charisma. I was just talking about this earlier. Going by proficiency, my main character is probably overall the worst equipped to be the front man. The insight and perception is nice. Shadowhearts is better. These do nothing for discussion. He's got -1 at all these because he's not very smart except for religion. Nothing here. So persuasion, insight, arcana, history, investigation. This investigation one is actually pretty good. Karlak, perception, survival, she's actually quite good at. As you see, she's always been the best one for getting for detecting stuff. And then intimidation, pretty great. No one is anything in deception, not our playstyle. And then insight, medicine, some of these things. So he's actually in many ways the worst possible person to have as a front man. He more so plays the role of like that rogue who dispatches traps and all those things. So they kind of baited me into that one. Hold on. So this is where it starts. This is the secret door. So do I go through the secret door first or do I open this door? Secondary, can I go up here? Yeah, there's also a really nice monk vest in there too that I'm going to try to get. Okay, I'm really low on spells. So duly noted, I can't do a fight here. Oh, I should have got both keys. Alright, I'm going back for both keys. It's a nice area. I could use some music, though. There's also a hat in there, which increases your charisma by 2. Up to a maximum of 22. Pretty good. Shh, don't tell anyone I'm here. Yeah, so there's a monk chest in there. So I've got a sticky note going, finally, of where to get all the gear that I want. I'm finding secret doors, vaults, and levers. I've got sticky notes going. Everything's going my way.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Yeah. Ooh, that was an Indiana Jones moment. Elixir, Cloud Giant Strength. Cloud Giant Strength to 27 is insane. Serpent Fang Toxin. Her as well. Arcane Cultivation. It's him. Okay, chest number 2. We're gonna go to the secret door and then we'll come over here. Yeah, it's too much work. Okay, so I have 2 keys to the same chest. What? Lockpick this immediately. 10? Come on, what are these, the rookie leagues? So yeah, it's going to be hard, even considering the second time I want to play, if I want to do Paladin, Rogue, Druid, Warlock, where's my charisma coming from them? Does Warlock have good charisma? Am I eventually going to have to do a third Bard playstyle? If I take this hook, am I going to get fucking trapped? No? Alright. Originated from Baldur's Gate universe, huh? What just happened there? That was spooky. Okay, take the secret door. Like from the previous games, or just they made them up for this game? Ooh, more chests. It's fair. So there's 4 keys. Or there's two keys and of... Alright, whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah, I did think the Warlock was charisma. I remember that from the original thing. For some reason... Like, do their spells scale with charisma? Is it because they're like, have to make deals with the devils or something? 13 bucks. Not too shabby. Any plaque on the wall? No? What's over here? Also, like, to some degree, Karlach should lead with the highest perception. The Red Knight's Final Stratagem. So this is one of the secret books. Careful.
What now? Best get in and out.
Scroll of Blight. Silk Gland, Nothic Eye, Laculite. Rhymes with Blight. Gilded Chest. Sunbeam and Freezing Spear. These are some nice ass spells. Is there anything in display case? No. Metal Crate. Gilded Chest over here. Flaming Sphere. Yeah, maybe it's to, like, you know, because they have to make all these duels with the devil. Deals with the devil. Corpse Rose, Tongue of Madness, Weave Moss. Display case, and the book's in here, right? Okay. I wonder if she has things on her. If I could pickpocket the lady, this is gonna be a 20. For sure. So this is a 6 to 9. So that means I have a 28 to 45% chance. Right? 30 to 45% chance? Okay. Rip. Come on. I need a 14 to 11. Oof. I don't really care about this book. If I fail a third time, I'm giving it up. No, I'm giving it up now. I guess I could break it. A funny feeling people aren't going to like that. I don't care about this book. I got the other books I have to get. If I have some extra Thieves' Tools up after I get through these books, everything will be fine. So why is that only that one book in there? Seven. Why is this locked with a conventional lock? I don't trust it. Boom. Big dog. A super unlock. Oh my god. Okay. Marble plate? Marble plate. Just the two, right? Marble plate outside each door. Gas pits? Jesus. Okay, disarm the gas pit. Disarm the marble plate. Should save again. It's stressful down here. These are pretty easy. So what does that mean? Is it? Are you supposed to step on the plate? Why is this one opened?
Keeping my head down.
Is this a thing because I'm standing on this one opens? If I stand on this one will open or something? Alright, disarm the marble plates. Let's start with that. Trying to trick me. Lockpicking impossible. All my normal crutches. Carlock, stand on this plate.
I'm too tall for this.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Or is it something about that one? Why is she not stealth and everyone else is?
unsuspecting. Let's not get caught off guard. Bad for one's back, this.
Shh, don't tell anybody. Whoa, whoa, easy on the gas pit. Pal.
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Brain hurts. Ugh. So what is the question they're asking here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, when I went to illusion, I got blinded.
Come on, let's go.
Best think ahead or I'm lost.
Okay. Team.
Oh, my hand slipped. Such an undignified position.
Okay, we're still in the same place. Let's start.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, we're all in. I don't know what to do. All right, so gas pit in the middle, marble plates.
Hey, good looking.
This big lady is the most perceptive. So is that the path to Elminster was that fucking note on her desk, and I couldn't steal it. I knew I should have taken a picture of it. God damn it! I should go back for it. I don't even know. I don't even know if I can go back. All right. Well.
Please, Mistra.
To new horizons.
I'm going back for that fucking note.
Consider it done.
Don't mind me.
That way.
She over here? She in the back? The path to Elminster. This is relevant. In Silverhand are wielded Season's Might, Flame and Torrent, Wind and Storm evoked. What left for those who witness it as it mauls, but the wish to see it beckoned at thine call. That's Conjuration. Such knowledge cannot help unlocking doors, so you, like wise Melminster, might set your course. Does that mean evocation into Conjuration? Or does it? I hope it doesn't. Hope it has nothing to do with the fucking marble plates. What left for those who witness as it mauls, but the wish to see it beckoned at thine call. I suppose that would be wish, which is the single open door. It's a little suspicious. Oh, get out! Get in there quickly! Karlak, I need some help. Karlak, can we use your sharp eyes, please?
Light as air.
Shadowheart, we need your help. Which one is it again? This one? I don't know why I'm sneaking. Why did it click? I don't like clicks. All 3 perception failed. That's so cool. Disarm quickly! Maybe too late. It's probably too late. Okay, enough with the gargoyle head. It's a little obnoxious. That's the nice thing about getting that's the nice thing about getting your dexterity at a very high level, is you get the +5 instead of +4 for these checks, generally speaking.
To the Elminster vault.
Okay. Okay. Gale, you can come back. Am I like under arrest or something? Alright, Gale's fine. Everything's fine. Look how low I am on spell slots. This is from the fucking fireworks battle. Absolute mayhem. Alright, see you guys later. Idiots.
The path less traveled.
Okay. You're the one to check out the Elminster Vault. Congratulations. Perception check? Should I get my whole team? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great time. Chit chat soon. The Tharkiate Codex. Return. Okay, I'm going to avoid this codex. This is for run 2 of Baldur's Gate 3 sometime in the future. I'm going to restrain myself. My thirst for knowledge knows no bound. 258 big ones. How do you like me now? Jade, Topaz, Peridot, Ruby. Nice. Pretty sweet vault. Okay, what about the other one? So how do I get the Karsus one? Ta-ta. Toodaloo. Arrivederci. Sayonara. It's a lot of trouble. The levers at the end, eh? The devil does that mean? I get off this, does it start firing?
Very well.
Unlock hereby the path to the elements to vault.
You'll need to pull the levers at the end to unlock the next doors. Oh no. One of the art bots deleted themselves. It's funny, I'll get like 50 to 55 a month and maintain about 115, 120. That's how they get you. Okay. I need to go help.
Seems simple enough.
So how do I find... You'll need to pull the levers at the end to unlock the next door.
Surprised you spotted me.
What the hell does that mean?
Let's go.
So these all take you out. How you doing? What's going on? I'm playing Puzzle Simulator currently. Abjuration, transmutation. So is there anything else in this trick? This is just for... Alright, this is not going to work. Shadow, Wild, Demon, Silver. Well, I mean, this one has a door, and the rest of them are exits, so you have to assume it's probably this one. Oh! Okay, you need a buddy. Okay, you need a little buddy, so we'll help you be your buddy. So that was Abjuration, right? Is there another? Was there another note somewhere in here? All right, Gale. Careful. There's gonna be a plate. Karsus. Yes.
Unlock hereby the path to the Karsus vault.
Voila. We're sneaking through a. We're sneaking through the secret vaults of a arcane magic shop. That's what we're doing over here. What do you think about that? They all go to the same place? They do, right? Okay. Team's back together. Wonderful. Karsus is now open. Which one's Karsus? Here we go. Okay, everyone, don't anyone walk on the gas vent. Careful. Especially you, Karlak. You're the largest. Okay. 622. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the Loroacon thing too. Return Great Axe +1. This can't be right. Maragon Halberd. Longsword +1. This is trash. Maragon Halberd. Stacks of scrolls. Scroll of freezing spear. That's fine. Stacks of scrolls. Stinking Cloud and Fog Cloud, that's fine. You can have all those. What's over here? Gold Chalice, Annals of Karthus, Scroll of Dethrone. Magus Be Warned. Okay, let's read Magus Be Warned. It is a great paradox among our kind, who so value the art of learning, that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps with him. I thought myself an equal to Mystra and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave and contain it within an amulet I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously and passed around from collector to curio hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed, with barely the strength to hold my quill, can I leave this final warning as testimony. Alright. Scroll of Dethrone. What is that? Shred a foe's very essence by pulling on strands of the weave. Nice. Yoink. Scroll of Wall of Ice. They're giving us the big dog spells. All of different elements. Stone. Ice. Or in those ones. Just in case. Where they all go. Wall of Stone, Stone Skin, Dethrone, Stinking Cloud. That's all there was. Okay, well. Here we go. I'm not sure I'll do the Loroacon part. Let's see how it goes. If that's like a big fight and ever, stuff like that, it might have to be for next time. Well, let's see what happens. Get in there, Gale. An ancient handwritten book, rebound at least twice, that purports to be notes written by the Mage Karsus himself. Much of it is in a personal wizard's cipher, but the final page is written in clear text. My great spell of transcendence is mine alone, not to be committed to ink to parchment, but I have also forged 3 supreme enchanted items that are the physical embodiments of my wizardry, and of them I shall make record. There is a crown, an orb, and a scepter, each nigh alive and with its own power and purpose, and these I call the Regalia of Karsus, the crown of Karsus, to attract and absorb magical knowledge, and give the wearer dominion over himself so that he remains his own entity apart from the weave. The Orb of Karsus, a storage device or battery that condenses mystic power, ever gathering so that it must be siphoned at intervals of its excess. The Scepter of Karsus, an instrument of projection, a focusing utensil for the precise wielding of unimaginably vast forces. Know of these items you must, for if I fail to achieve immortality, they will persist, and I dare I say, live on beyond me. Okay. Orb, Scepter, and Crown. No more pages?
These These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Carsus himself, designs for the crown he hoped to forge, and the new form of magic he planned to create with it. It seems Raphael was telling you the truth. The crown you saw atop the Elder Brain is indeed of Carsus's making. Reunite the crown with the Dead Three's netherstones, and Carsus's design might yet be completed. You could wield the power of a god.
Better not get ahead of yourself. The crown is still out of reach for now.
Between you and the crown, there's the small matter of the Elder Brain to contend with.
Gale is tripping balls.
Whatever designs of your own with regards to the crown will have to wait. But not for long. It will be in your hands soon enough, and you have quite the decision to make.
You receive what? Scroll of Dethrone. Okay, we got this again. Crown and Glory, we read the Annals of Carsus. Accept. So did we get 2 of those scrolls? Learn spell 250? Hell yeah. Okay. So, we're good. You can keep your gold chalice. Well, it depends. How much money is that? How much money is that fetch in the open market? 45? Okay. These are pretty good. These are pretty good price in the open market. 85 buckaroos, not bad. Back to the camp. Hold on, I got a short sword.
Does this count as adventuring?
Probably would actually be better to use. Whatever, it's an unnamed weapon. How lame. So, okay, we did the thing. That's good. So we can read the book. Hold on, wrong way. We'll go back here and we'll use this to read the book. So you got a new spell, did you? Where's Dethrone? Level 5 spell. Okay, well, whatever, cool. Maybe I'll give it to both him and Shadowheart for funsies.
Nice and quiet now. Here we go. Light on my feet.
Okay, let's open this bad boy up.
Bet I can crack that open.
Bet I could crack that open. Okay, please no more losses. I need a... Oh, God. Oh. 3 in a row. You bitch. Yes, there we go. I just forgot to do the gestures. I forgot to summon the numbers. Before her time as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus she was elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the Muriel Platane. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension. Scroll of Artistry of War. Summon the apparitions of 6 Master Strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on a hit. Nice. Hold on. I don't think I can learn that. I think I just have to have it. Oh, I can learn it. That's kind of cool. Hell yeah. Curriculum of Strategy, Art of 3 of War, new spell. What level of spell is that? That's a level 3 spell, isn't it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Level 5 spell. Nice. Evocation, too. Ooh. That's fun. Curriculum of Strategy, you say? We got a little too many spells here. We're going all evocation all the time, and I love it. Alright, Gale got the hookup here. This is sweet. Good for him. It's very subtle. The music is often very, very subtle in this game. Alright, we're out of here. So it's 6:33 now. I think what's smart... We all hear? Gonna return this chest key to lower suspicion. Oh shit.
A forbidden area. You sense it might
How'd this guy see me?
to leave. Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours.
Oh no.
It seems.
What do you want back? Okay, you're fine. Poof.
As you wish.
The night song is an immortal being, the child
Okay,
of a dead.
I'm gonna leave this here because if I want to play this evening, which I do, I have to make dinner soon.
Yeti.
I gotta charcoal a ribeye and make myself a nice little poutine. I'm gonna do that now while it's still nice out because it's getting kind of cold at night. It's like not quite so fun to be in shorts and a t-shirt fucking grilling at 8:15 at night when it's under sub 20 degrees. All right, we're good. All right, well, Volkar, I hope you have a good day. Hope everything's going well in your site. I'm gonna go eat and then probably come back for a little bit later. Go talk to the Sorcerer's Sundries and then go continue my exploration of the House of Hope by Raphael and then on to the next part of the Lower City. Have a good evening, pal. And yeah, thanks for watching.